Let's wait here.
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would.
Here, take this. It's deadly up close and from afar.
Oh, this is the rope that we can use to hang people.
More rope. Easy purchase for any sailor.
This way. Follow that man, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
And he knows it. The Beckfords have their own army, courtesy of the Crown.
Good. I'm only after
Come
the
on.
fattest prizes.
His agent's inspecting the sugar crates. Try not to scare him off.
From one barge to hang an enemy. Okay. Let's go up. Okay, so right now, I think we have to go to this tree.
I could put Kid's gift to good use.
Just hide over here. Yeah, we have to locate someone, but we have to wait a little bit for explore. He was expecting sugar crates. Okay, so yeah, someone saw us. Yeah, we'll get this one.
Any witnesses?
Okay. Yeah, there it is. We should tell him. We should not be seen while telling. If something happens. Yeah, I've heard that in the last Black Flag. Like you had to tell him thoroughly if you if he sees you, then you lose. But right now, I think we can.
That's Beckford's
Manning,
man.
to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory.
Where?
It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This ain't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
Yeah. Should we wait here or should we go a little bit closer? Let's see. Can we use to go up from here or? Or, yeah, there is nothing to hide really here. Aha. Maybe go from below, go there. Let's take this one.
What?
I'll turn you away!
No.
Guards! Guards! Stop him!
Blast. I'll have to fight my way out. He could have something useful on him.
Okay. Let's see. I, Thomas Cecil, hereby report.
Ah, well, if I'm not needed here, I'll just go.
I, Thomas Cecil, hereby report that the following is a true manifest of the goods, wares, and merchandise of the marks, numbers, and contents of each package on board are delivered, which cargo was received at the trading post of Andreas Islands, from whence the craft sailed for the plantation of Cat Islands. 110 barrels of sugar, 25 barrels of molasses, and 15 barrels
Beckford's
of
man
tobacco.
was headed for Cat Island.
Health is full, but let's take this synchronization point, and then we can move on with the rest.
Got ya!
Yeah, we are to this synchronization point, and then we can move on with the mission. Meters from here. Let's move. Take the jackdaw and finish what we started. I didn't see we could assassinate the iguana, but I don't think that it does much, so.
Captain's on deck!
We'll see moving forward if we can.
Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea.
Celtic Island.
Look I've seen before.
You mark well, Ade. The manifest tells of the Beckford plantation on Cat Island, and all the cargo kept there. And it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off them and sell the lot for a better price than they'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea.
The plantation belongs to a Peter Beckford. Do you know of his family? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye, the Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked the plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous, too. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night?
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. Often it would happen that a man got his arm trapped in a roller and crushed to the thinness of a cream. In those times, it was an axe that separated the man from his plant, meaning his arm from his body.
Jesus.
After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. But let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like bird lime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar. I had friends lose eyes and fingers and arms working the boiling house. And as slaves, believe that we never heard a word of praise, nor an apology of any kind.
That's a sorry fate. I should like to take this plantation and its owners for all they're worth.
Start top-off sails!
Guys, I think we are actually just by a storm here. Waiting for our next mission. We will try to evade this storm.
Catch me some wind.
Successfully.
Get those bars free! Let's see that dock!
Yeah, because it seems like this is pretty strong. And actually it's going
Unreef the main.
onto us.
Loose and trim tight.
Very-
Ride the wind.
It's just very strange. But I think we will escape it like this. We'll go left here.
Set her back.
And then we will, yeah, we'll go around these isles. And we can go back to Cat Island actually. And see what is happening there. Yeah, but now let's go back to the codex. Let's explore what we did previously. There's a new menu option, so it's the ship, and here we can see everything that we have for our ship of and the choice of weapons. So we have the front weapon, the broadside weapon. We have the rear weapon, the fire barrel. This is yet to learn how to use them successfully. And then the auxiliary weapon. So this is the new one. We have to, I think, the thing with this one is that it doesn't, so I think it should be used in a close proximity, but we'll see moving down the line. We're almost full with ammunition, so there is no problem. Upgrades, I think we still need progress to unlock some of the updates here. In the other hand, like we are almost done. We have done all the upgrades that we could. So appearance. So yeah, we know we did what we wanted here. Inventory. There's still something new in the inventory. So here are the resources that we have. So we have cloth, 8. We have metal, and then we have some wood. On the way, these are trade goods. So these are, we can trade them for some reales. And here's actually a cargo manifest for the training ship Endeavor. So this was what we gathered from that officers in the Andreas, I think, island. This is the art collection, the Jackdaw, Spanish schooner, Spanish brig, the El Dorado, a miniature ship model of the El Dorado, and yeah, it's interesting. The lions ship seems to be interesting. Let's. Here is the Jackdaw, Spanish schooner, Spanish brig. Yeah, so we can see like a brig is like a larger boat than a schooner, and it has more capacity. The brig seems to be like two stars, and the schooner seems to be like a 1 star. In terms of difficulty of dealing with them, shanties, we have some new shanties, Spanish ladies. The coast of High Barbary. Yeah, so we'll be able to hear to these shanties while sailing, moving down the story, moving down the line of the story. And so we have some new artifacts, which is the Endeavour Cargo Manifest. This is about the plantation goods that, and we seized this letter by killing the guard over there. Now we have fauna or the ocelot. So the ocelot is a wild cat that typically has yellow fur with dark stripes, the manner of a jaguar. Ocelots are nocturnal and range from the size of domestic cats up to 4 feet, 1.2 meters in length. Ocelot hides are coveted by leather workers for their ease of working, pattern fur, soft texture, and durability. This is the one that the skin that we got for the holster. And now ships. So this is the El Dorado. This is the Jackdaw, the one that we have. Edward Kenway, pirate turned assassin. And the schooner was a class of ship used as a general sailing vessel by both navies and civilian operators, providing light firepower and naval speed. The brig was a class of ship bearing two square-rigged masts and represented a compromise between larger, more powerful ship and the faster but less well-armed ones. So this is like it's like in the middle of a fast ship and a larger military one. Frigate. The frigate was a class of warship bearing three masts and among the most well-armed in operation throughout the Caribbean, shy of the greater man-of-war. No, go back. Yeah, we were here, I believe. No. Yeah, we were here. So ships, enemies. Abel Brahma. Abel Brahma was captain of Jacobite, a pirate brig operating in the Caribbean. Yeah, we went through this. Benjamin Hornigold, yes, we did read for him. El Tiburon, we did read for him. This is Torres, the Sage. So this is part of the story that we'll have to follow on. Woods Rogers, we did read for him. And now let's see about the allies. Adewale, so we read about Adewale, or we actually didn't, but born to enslaved Ogoni parents in Yoruba, Adewale was sold to the owner of a prosperous plantation before his teens. He remained on this plantation working the fields until his mid-teens, always scheming of ways to escape his predicament, but uneasy with the prospect of living like life as a fugitive. Then fortune struck, giving Adewale the sign he needed. At some point near his 16th birthday, a group of buccaneers raided the plantation, robbing it of raw cane, refined sugar, and as many reales as they could find. Seeing in this as an opportunity, Ade grabbed a crate of sugar and hauled it aboard one of the long boats the buccaneers had rowed ashore. Surprised to see a slave among them, the buccaneers were nevertheless thankful for the aid and welcomed Ade among them. Ade sailed with this first group of men For many years quick learning the ways of a seaman, grateful for the chance to develop his own skills and chase his own passions. And though his life among buccaneers was not free of the usual bigotry of the era, Ade found the prejudice to be more confrontational than restrictive. In 1715, misfortune struck a cruel blow when the ship Ade was aboard struck a shallow sandbar near the port of Havana. The buccaneers, mostly British at the time, tried desperately to free the trapped vessel, but after catching sight of the approaching Spanish galleon, abandoned ship only to be torn apart by schools of circling bull sharks. Ade made peace with his fate and stood his ground. Taking to Havana for questioning and inspection, Spanish authorities eventually decided to send Adewale to Spain, where they felt he would make an excellent interpreter. Owing to his fluent command of Spanish, English, and French, some weeks later they loaded him into one of the galleons that made up their perennial treasury convoy, en route to Seville, and that's where we found him. So Anne Bonny. So this is one of the most famous female pirate, actually the most famous one. Was barely a teen when she left her native Cork in Ireland for the British colonies. Sorry guys. Um, yeah, Anne was barely a teen when she left her native Cork in Ireland for the British colonies, and by 16 she was en route to West Indies aside her husband, Mr. Jack Bonny, a gentle but sturdy young man in his early 20s. The pair arrived in Nassau in April of 1716, settling down with an unclear idea of what shape their lives might take. Jack eventually found work on one of the small plantations there, while Anne cultivated her ability to loaf and daydream. Unfortunately, her beauty, aloofness, and complete indifference to propriety made her the object of more romantic attention than she had ever known or cared for. Within a year of arriving in Nassau, the Bonny's marriage was in shambles, a union only in name. While Jack disappeared further into his work, Anne grew more confident and sociable, eventually taking a job as a barmaid at the popular Old Avery Tavern in the center of Nassau. And though she took some lowers over the next few years, it was mostly out of envy and spite that the rebel of Nassau branded Anne a harlot and a tease. But with no high society to shun or shame her, Anne's desirability only increased of the strength of those rumors. This is Blackbeard. Yeah, we read about Blackbeard, Calico Jack Rackham, of the few famous pirates to call the West Indies his birthplace. Jack Rackham was born in Jamaica at the height of Port Royal's boom as a den of scoundrels. This would likely explain his atrophied moral compass, for he was frequently drunk, rarely serious about anything, and always chasing women. He used his outrageous and offensive charm to keep out of most trouble, but a strategist and fighter he was not. Nicknamed Calico for his affinity for Indian and Asian prints, he was a terrible sailor and a worse pirate, given to fights of fancy and myopic ideas that served only himself rather than solid, strategic thinking. He was likely drunk for half of his adulthood and had a weakness for women that trumped all basic needs such as sleeping or eating. His disarming charm, dashing good looks, and his swift wit carried him far, but parties can only last so long before someone has to clean up after them. Yeah, I know this as well. I think he got with Anne Bonny actually further down the line. He used her to go to piracy, but they didn't last so much. So, Karen Scott, Charles Vane. Yes. Okay, we got Steve Bonnet. Yeah, we will read the last ones a little bit further down the line now. Yeah, let's see what else new we have here. Weather. Weather conditions significantly affect how you approach movement and combat. Rain affords you greater stealth as does fog on both land and sea. Storms result in several intense effects that make the ocean more challenging to navigate. Rogue waves require adjustment of your aim to compensate for Beauforts. Water sprouts and lightning occur more frequently, and any ships caught in their proximity can be damaged or sunk. Okay. Combat. Crafting. You can use wildlife products from hunting animals on land and at sea to craft various improvements in your compact effectiveness. Access the crafting menu from the inventory to view your available upgrades. Okay, so we can use animal skin to craft our um, or clothing, like weapon storage or whatever. Your crew aids you in battles when boarding other ships and storming forts. Crew are often casualties during these battles and can be replenished by successfully boarding or recruiting new crew, or saving castaways at sea. You can also rescue pirates about to be executed in town, or simply pay for their services at taverns. So, the wanted level. Defeating and plundering ships can get you into trouble. Your reputation as a pirate will increase with your illegal actions at sea. Your wanted level is an indication of your reputation. If it runs too high, hunter ships will be sent after you to take you down without mercy. To get rid of them, defeat them or dock into a port and bribe a local officer with reales to reset your wanted level. The higher your wanted level is, the stronger the hunters are, and the more you must pay to reduce it. Ship upgrades are mandatory if you want to progress as a pirate in the West Indies. You can find this as a harbor master who will offer improvements to your jackdaws combat capabilities through increased firepower and resistance, and more storage for ammunition and crew. Upgrades will cost you reales, and most of them will also require resources like cloth, metal, wood to build. You can find these materials by attacking other ships, then boarding them and plundering them. Sea shanties, to tell your crew to start singing, to call for another song, and hold to get them to stop. You can also hold down to open the shanty player and use R to select and play your favorite shanty. Fire song sheets in the world to teach your crew more shanties. Yes, okay, so that's pretty much it. Exploration, hunting. You can hunt various wildlife throughout the world on both land and sea. Killing these animals will give you wildlife products, resources that you can use for crafting. Land animals can be found through the use of the location traders. Some are passive and flee upon spotting you, while others are aggressive and will attack you instead. Ocean creatures can be found at harpooning spots. During harpooning, L2 to aim your harpoon and R2 to throw at the animal. Timing your throw at the moment the target reticle and harpoon emit a pulse will result in a perfect shot that deals maximum damage. You can interrupt an animal's attack by hitting it with a harpoon right before it damages the rowboat. Interrupting an attack with a perfect shot will immediately tether the animal except for larger creatures. Tail slap. You can upgrade your harpooning gear at the harbor master. So, okay. Yeah, so we can upgrade harpooning as well. Now I want to see how to... We have some new locations. I want to see how to do the craftsmanship. So we have some new fishermen villages like Eros, Salt Key Bank, Crook Island, Grand Cayman. Yeah, Florida, Nassau, Havana. Okay, I think we're done for now. Let me just, when I go, how to do the craftsmanship change, or maybe we will just hold onto the... Okay, yeah, we have a bone, but I don't think that... Like, where is the craftsmanship? Customize. I don't think that I understand exactly how to craft this, but we'll move down the line and we'll probably understand. Ah, here it is, crafting. Okay. So what can we craft? Currently restricted, currently restricted, currently restricted. Increases Edward's health. Okay, so we will do this down the line. Yeah, and so we have to find iguana leather, rabbit pelt, wild pig hide, deer hide, iguana leather, crocodile leather. and howler monkey skin. Okay. In order to increase this, yeah, we'll try to do this further down the line. Now let's go to the port that we want to control. I think we escaped. Yeah, we escaped the.
Captain, that's Cat Island.
Thank you, Ade. Steady as she goes, lads.
We escaped the storm.
Who holds festivities on a plantation?
It would be to our advantage.
Yeah, I moved the title there. Okay. We're over there.
It's a risk to work it too close. The soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw. They're sure to be keeping the goods in the warehouse, locked and under close watch.
I'll have to slip past the guards and find the key.
Tread carefully and we'll see each other soon.
Take us off
Yeah,
the
let's
wind!
talk. And we have to plunder the warehouse. Find the warehouse key. Okay, so we'll have to do some stealth right now. So interesting that you just move from one thing to another, battleships, then stealth, and it has so many components. Okay, so we have to be careful here. The bad thing is that we don't have elixirs. That's a bad thing. But I hope we'll do well here with our plundering and let's see. Okay, so we have 5 guys. I don't think it's that much of a problem. I think we'll deal with them pretty easily. Let's just go now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Now, which of these louts has the warehouse key?
What is the young Mr. Beckford doing here?
I don't know, sir. Him and his retinue have uncorked just about every bottle of drink we have. And he's ordered all the guards to partake.
Oh, God help me. We need to take account of all the stock or his father would have our heads. Check the warehouse.
Do you have the key, sir?
I thought you had it. Find out who does.
Okay. There's the.
Find me the key. Which one of you pin-saddled miscreants has the key to the warehouse?
Maybe we try to shoot them from here. We got 2. Okay, let's. Yeah, the good thing is they will come here. We will get one by one, and then. Yeah. I don't know if we got the key. I think we didn't. I don't think we did. Oh, there's so many. Find the where, so we haven't found the. We're good to go from here. The key, yes, okay. Okay.
That'll keep things quiet.
Something to loot here. Okay. Got one chest.
Mate, look at yourself. You've got grog dripping down your chin. Could you even reach the bell in your state?
I'll be fine. Cheers, friend. You always look out for me.
Oh, yeah, don't mention it, mate.
Enjoy your fun. There'll be more than just headaches tomorrow.
Yeah, let's. We got two. Now we got one more.
I'll cave your skull in.
Oh no.
I'll cut you to shreds. Here he is.
You bastards! I can't reach the bastard!
Almost too easy.
Okay. I think we got everybody. Oh no, there are two more. Okay, we'll deal with them, but first let's just let's refill our health. I don't think we got the key, so let's go one by one here.
Did you hear? Master Bedford has procured for himself a unicorn horn.
Brandish, today's my birthday, Brandish. Every cast, bottle, and bottle of alcohol. Everyone is to partake and sing my praises. To ensure that this do goes splendidly, I will take charge over the stores and require its key. My father will be most gratified At your swift fulfillment of my commands, Emerson Beckford. Okay.
Beckford brat should have the key.
55 meters up. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's unhinge this one. Let's sabotage it, yeah. Then we get some more health because we're not full. Okay, and we have remedy, which is pretty nice. Whatever happens.
Restore yourself, man.
Yeah, okay.
Now, get him!
A house full of Templars loaded to the gun. Which one's Beckford?
Come on, get away.
My bloody watch!
Okay.
It warms my heart to see the gods so loose.
There's probably some health here, some remedy. No, nothing. Something to drink. No. Okay. We're in half health, so.
Many men curse my father, and perhaps they're right. Pinches pennies and whips his workers like dogs. But unfair to his face. Oh, very good, sir. Splendid idea. Liars, a lot of father's wealth and power are my birthright. Those sycophantic parasites will receive nothing.
That empty-eyed sneezer must be Beckford.
Birthday, sir. Thank you. Was it Babington or Freckleton?
Well, it is Wilmington, sir. I've served you 3 years now.
Oh, that's it. Oh, you're a good chap. Aching too.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, we got him. Okay.
I'll get you for that.
Okay. I don't know why we cannot throw. Okay, here it is. Yeah, go back to where we started. But the thing is, here there is a chest here, so I wanna take this chest first.
It's time I had a look inside that warehouse.
Let's find where the. Let's find where the chest is. Is it probably here, or it's up on the roof or something? We'll see. 9 meters up, so it's up probably. We have to go. Yeah, it's probably here. Can I? There's an entry point, a window. So here is probably the chest. I think so. Yeah, here it is. We have a cat here. Let's
Come
pet.
here, you.
Now let's go back to the warehouse. Okay, another cat. A lot of cats here. I think it's the best first if we take the synchronization point. I don't think there is anyone here, but let's be cautious. And then as we move along, there's something here. Let's see, what's this? Keys can be used in the exchange and login content. Okay. 17 meters, so we go up from here. Yeah, and that's where the synchronization point is. Let's synchronize, and we can easily, if we want to come here, we can easily just come to this point. Okay, now can we do it? Yes, we can. Leap of faith. It's 60 meters from here. There's someone? No. So we don't have to crouch, we can just swiftly rob the warehouse and then I think finish with this part of the story. Okay, so here's the door. Let's see what is inside. Oh, okay, here's the naval and all the rest. There is the sugar.
A good take. Now to slip away.
Brown barrel wine, reales. Oh, good amount of reales. That's good.